Okay, guys, this is Dennis from Give Asia. I have here to me today Jason.
Hello.
Hi, Jason. Jason started a campaign for his domestic helper who has gone back to her own country. And it's not very often you see such a responsible employer that actually, still looks upon and still care for the former, employee. So, Jason, um, would you like to share a little bit more about your story? What actually happened to Will?
Will, when she first came to us, was when our child was 2 years old, and then our child took an instant liking to her,
Okay,
and then she stayed with us for 5 years.
right.
And during those 5 years, she served us. The child get really close to her,
Mm,
and in fact, when the kids was asking us for things, we wouldn't understand it, and
okay.
then we need the maid to Will
So
to translate for us.
I see. So she's very close with
Very
your
close to her,
children.
very close to her. So we took her
Okay,
everywhere. We
okay.
took her to Hong Kong, we took her to Vietnam, we took her to travel, you know.
All
So
right.
when we went to the maid agency to get the extensions,
Mm,
when you look at the passport, you say, I'd like to be your mate because we took her everywhere.
yeah.
So then the 5th year into her service,
Mm,
she decided to get married,
I see.
which is fair.
Okay.
So, and then we bought all the wedding gown, shoes, and tiara, everything for her. Went back to her
Mm,
hometown to get married,
okay.
and then we invite both husband and wife to for 1 month vacation in Singapore.
Right.
So they came and joined us for 1 month, stay with us,
Mm,
vacations for honeymoon, and then
okay.
the husband went back.
Mm.
So shortly after she went back, and her sister came and joined us
Oh, okay.
for 3 years.
Right.
And again, unfortunately, her sister has to rush back last minute,
Mm,
drop everything, rush back because her child got dengue fever, and then she managed to make it back to the hometown
I
and
see.
saw her for the weekend before the girl passed away.
Oh,
Now,
oh,
Will,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
now
Sorry
with
to hear that.
Will, because through the social media, we were able to keep in touch with her for the last 6 or 7 years,
Mm,
and up until this April, she was fine.
okay.
And unfortunately, she suspects she has a lump on the breast, and suspect that she has the breast cancer. So she went into the local hospital,
Okay.
and things just deteriorate from there.
Wow.
And it's heart aching just to see her from a healthy mother
Mm,
of two. A child is 2 years old and a
right.
child is 6 years old.
Right.
Two, when she dropped all her hairs, her right eyes cannot open anymore.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then when she was in the hospital for 1 month, the doctor check. They basically say you better take her home. There's nothing more we can do. So
Wow.
yeah. So then we have all the reports, and with all the reports that were given to us, we check
Mm,
with our doctor friends here,
okay.
and they all said it's a aggressive form of cancer. And
Aggressive form of cancer.
it
Right.
went from the lungs to the brain. Then and
That's bad.
it,
That's
aff-
bad.
it affected her speech, and in fact her right eye can't open anymore because there's no more muscle or nerve to operate it.
Okay.
So because Will is a very beautiful lady, and very honest, hardworking when she was with us,
Mm,
and worked with us diligently. That's why we treat her so well, and like a family member.
okay.
So when we see her at this stage, we just couldn't let her go without doing anything for her.
Right.
You know,
Understand. Because she's like a family to you all, you see.
correct.
Yeah. She's like a
So
family to
yeah,
you.
but
Okay.
and more importantly, she has a child that's 2 years old, and the other one is 6,
Ooh.
and
Still very young.
very young.
Still very young.
Yeah, and we couldn't let her go without doing something.
So I guess this fundraising is actually to give her a fighting chance.
Correct, correct.
Okay.
What we are trying to do is to raise some fund and at least get her to a proper hospital in Manila, where more specialists are able to look at her
Mm,
and put her through chemotherapy. Because right
right.
now she's 12 hours drive in Vegan, Ilocos, which is 8 hours, 12 hours drive north of Manila.
Ooh.
And in a small kampong village hospital, there's only so much you can do.
I see.
Yeah.
Any idea, how much you would like to raise for her?
Well, I'm told if we are to 10,000 will last for 6 months.
Ten
In
thousand
terms
will
of
last for 6 months. Okay.
chemotherapy, standard chemotherapy on to Manila.
Okay.
So we are looking to get something for her for 5 years. At least see her kids, your youngest child grow up.
Okay.
You know.
So estimated about 50,000 that
50,000.
you would like to raise, lah.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So we have sent her our personal fund, send her first tranche of cash so that she can work with the hospital, pay the bill, whatever it may be.
Okay.
And then we've started the fund, and right now we are close to 2,000.
Right.
And
Okay.
we're pushing for. We have not approached friends or family members or colleagues. We just hoping that the public will pick up the stories and then vote and help with the cause.
Sure. Okay. We fully understand
Yeah.
what you're going through, and we wish you all the best in your fundraising. And I hope that Will can actually make it for another few more years because the children are still very young. Yeah.
The children deserve their mother.
Definitely.
You know,
Definitely.
And especially with Wheeler, we like to have her around a little bit longer so that so she can spend time with the family.
Sure. Okay, everybody, for humanity's sake, you see the link down there. Please click, and no amount is too small. Let's help another human being. Let's help Will to have a few more years so that she can spend more quality time with her children. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching.
Thank
See
you.
you.